Carson Baker and powerful San Diego State arrive in Logan at 1-0. Utah transfer Jason Shelley at the controls for Utah State in the Mountain West tonight. College football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Old Trapper Beef Jerky in the Mountain West on Halloween, San Diego State and Utah State. Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Schwartz along with Aaron Murray. Sherry Burris will join us shortly. The themes tonight, aside from Halloween, is this. Utah State wants to bounce back from the Boise State loss. San Diego State, Aaron Murray, wants to prove they are a top 25 team.
When it comes to San Diego State as well, when you talk to the coaches and players this week, there's a little bit of revenge after last year losing to Utah State. And for Utah State, new offensive coordinator, they got, things weren't great in week one. You usually see a big jump from week one to week two, just feel a little bit more comfortable within the system. I want to see that tonight from this offense.
You're going to see a new head coach at San Diego State, Brady Hoke, his second tour of duty, but it's the same old run the football. This is the best running back room in the West.
Well, you saw 287 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns last week from that group, and they are deep. Greg Bell, Cajun Williams, Jordan Byrd, Chance Bell, Chase Jasmine. I mean, this is the deepest group of running backs I think I've ever seen, Rich. They are matchup nightmares for defenses. Really excited to see what they can do. And for Utah State, if you want to stop the run, it's going to start up front. Moore, Fata, these big boys up front, they're going to be in charge of seeing if they can slow down the San Diego State rushing attack.
Last year, they held San Diego State to 91 yards on the ground. Question at running back for Utah State. Sherry Burris with answers. Sherry?
Rich, Utah State running back Jalen Warren will play tonight with a new knee brace. We first noticed a hefty brace on that left knee during warm-ups, and the coaches this week told us he did get banged up, but the trainer told me he's going to give it a go, and this is good news for the Aggies because last Saturday, Warren was responsible for 44% of their offensive production.
Thank you, Sherry. Maverick Stadium in Logan. Now we have fans here. Approximately 5,350 are in, 22% capacity. Even Austin Powers has to wear a face mask. Social distancing required. No tailgating, baby. Sorry about that one. It's Gary Anderson, and he's ready to go. Now we've got a really unique situation. 2 coaches have come back to schools where they were head coaches before. Anderson, his second year of his second go-round. Brady Hoke got it started, and of course Rocky Long took it to bigger heights, and Brady Hoke is back. It's his 3rd overall season as a San Diego State head coach. Ready to go. Aztecs to kick it off. Matt Ariza. Devontae Henry Cole and Savon Scarver is deep, and that's significant. Man, what a leg Ariza has, and we're at 4,700 feet elevation. That one went right through the end zone. Utah transfer Jason Shelley. Aaron, what do we have here?
Well, he wants to improve just his pocket awareness. I think that's the goal this week. Be able to settle his footwork, be able to throw the ball more accurately down the football field. But the thing I want to see from this offense, I want to see some separation from these receivers. I think that's going to be the biggest thing, and that's where my eyes are going to be on throughout this ball game.
It was a long night against Boise State for this offense. Just 203 total yards. And you're right, separation was hard to get for the receivers. This is a great defense in San Diego State. Devontae Henry Cole is in the backfield. And this is Devontae Cole across the 30. A gain of about 5. Second down and 5. Now, you heard the report on Jalen Warren. He started last week, has the knee brace, went through warm-ups, but it's Henry Cole who takes the first carry for Utah State.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We talked about Warren in the open, about how much he meant to this football team last week. Really got them going in the second half.
Shelley to the air, almost intercepted. Brock Lane, the tight end, holds on. It's an adventurous 4-yard gain and 3rd down and 1.
Dwayne Johnson, the Aztec, you're going to see him all over the place. Great job, great read. Just a split second slow. And that's the pinpoint accuracy that we want to see from Shelley during this ball game. I mean, that's his next step. Make the throws that are there and be able to convert here on the 3rd down would be key here in this first drive.
Shelley had some big moments as a Utah Ute, especially 2 years ago. leading them late to a division title. That is a first down and a hard-earned one by Devontae Henry Cole, the graduate transfer. He's also from Utah, so he and Shelley know each other well.
It's going to be interesting watching this offense line. You saw it right there on that third down. For San Diego State, there's a lot of stunting. These guys are twisting, bringing linebackers from different angles. This offensive line is going to have to be able to pick it up both in the pass game and the run game if they're going to want to convert third downs like that one.
Just outside the 35, first possession. That's Tompkins in motion. They like to move him a lot, and that's tough going. Kahi Neves, the junior out of Orem, Utah. This is somewhat of a homecoming for him. Makes the stop for San Diego State. There's Neves, number 91.
Well, the talk was this Utah State defense line having to be disruptive against San Diego State in their running attack. But, you know, when you look at San Diego State on that defensive front six, it's not just the front three, because they're bringing linebackers almost every single snap. It's all those guys being disruptive, getting in the backfield, and getting a lot of tackles for loss.
This is not just an elite defense in the Mountain West. Last year, they were one of the elite defenses in the country. Second down and 11. This is Tompkins trying to get to the edge, and he is spun around on a nice play by Tariq Thompson, one of the safeties.
Yeah, Tariq Thompson making his 41st career start. 5 interceptions last year, had 9 tackles last week. I mean, these secondary guys from Thompson, Hawkins, Hall, we already saw Dwayne Johnson. A lot of speed on that back end. I mean, it's just a fun defense to watch. I mean, they enjoy playing it. You talk to the players, they love this system. It's just wreak havoc, run to the football, and go make plays.
4 receivers in. Henry Cole still in the backfield. Shelley, and that one was right on the money, and Lane dropped it. He made the tough catch in traffic, but he dropped that one, and it would have been a first down.
This was the issue we had last week with Utah State, not being able to connect on balls down the field. I mean, what a gorgeous throw. Beautiful ball by Shelley. You got to be able to bring that in. I know it's early in the game, a little bit of jitters, want to get your feet wet, but you got to be able to convert, because San Diego State's going to bring pressure. You're going to have some opportunities one-on-one the back end.
San Diego State has a huge advantage in the kicking game. Replacements at both place kicker and punter. Stephen Kotsanli, the Australian, wobbles one out across midfield, and it does not take a good bounce. It checks up nicely at the 43 for San Diego State, and the Aztecs have great field position to start their night in Logan, Utah. Kotsanli, and the Utes now. Utah State, San Diego State in the Mountain West. We'll take a timeout. Rocket Mortgage, tools for success, San Diego State and Utah State.
Well, you're going to see all 5 running backs for San Diego State continue to spread the love. Don't allow the explosive play. If Utah State's going to score, make them earn it. For Utah State, be more efficient. You can't have those drops like we saw in that first drive, and then create havoc with their front 6 to be able to slow down this running attack.
Tell me about Carson Baker.
Well, the coaching staff, I mean, they said last week he's a little bit of a game manager. He's easing into this new system. They want him to continue to find those matchups, take that next step in week 2, and really take command of this offense.
Baker on play action, rolling and throwing, got a man open and on the money, caught there. Kobe Smith with a first down and a nice hookup for 15 yards to open the night for the Aztecs.
Well, you gotta love a nice first play for any quarterback. Get on the run, get outside the pocket, one-on-one. Well, could have been a little bit more to the outside, but great job by Kobe to create some separation to get the first down. 5
running backs, and you'll see them all tonight, and they all can do everything well. They are terrific. Little toss there to B.J. Busby, getting on the outside. Busby blasted from behind. He's out to the 31, and it's a 9-yard pickup, second down and 1. This is a terrific offense, and we've spent all our time talking about running backs, but you got to talk about the offensive line. William Dunkel is the big man up front.
Yeah, the right guard, they call him the road grader. And the one thing the coaches said about this kid, he's always smiling. Before the play, after the play, just loves football, loves playing in the trenches.
Jordan Byrd is in the backfield. The senior, quick throw, nice catch. Smith again, and he falls forward, has the first down, gain of about 4. Now this Utah State defense, they had a great time against San Diego State last year. The strength is up front and their linebackers, and the man in the middle is Cash Gilliam.
And I want to see Cash. He's going to be matched up with these running backs in third down situations. He's a former DB. You know he can play man-to-man coverage. He's that hybrid guy, can play in the box. Like I said, if they want to spread things out a little bit, can match up against some of these running backs.
Couple of first downs. Aztecs on the move. And on the ground and on the corner, that's Greg Bell, who erupted for 111 yards on 19 carries last week against UNLV, and the sticks keep moving right now. That's going to be a second down and 1.
I just love the way they use their running backs. Obviously, you saw Greg Bell with the run right there, but they had Jordan Byrd, one of their speedier backs, motion out, so a lot of attention then goes to him. They're playing 2 high safeties. You get the middle linebacker to get outside the box. Light box, you're running with that offensive line, you're going to get big gains.
Jesse Matthews in motion. Baker rolls, fires it, caught there. That's Matthews. And he holds on, and he's got the first down. A gain of only 2, but that's enough. Tonight's Red Zone is brought to you by Verizon, and in the blink of an eye, San Diego State is in that red zone. Baker, the sophomore, Helix High School in San Diego. Took that school to the state high school championship game. Bell is back in, and behind the road grader and the rest of everybody, there's a lot of beef up front and a talented offensive line.
Yeah, and we know this offense wants to evolve. They want to be able to throw the ball a little bit more, spread it out, you know, not be the, I guess, the old school pro style system. But when you have this many backs in this offensive line, you have to play to your strengths. Like I said, I know you want to evolve. I know you want to throw the ball a little bit more, put the ball in Baker's hands. But if you're able to run the football and dominate the clock, you know, that's how you're going to win football games. That's your identity, and you got to play to the strengths.
Now it's Chase Jasmine in the backfield. Baker to throw, lots of time, fires it. It's deflected. It ping-pongs between Aztecs. It may have touched an Aggie in the middle of that as well. And there's the man we talked about, Cash Gilliam. And it's third down and about 8.
And Jeff Heglinski, the offensive coordinator for San Diego State, these are the throws that he wanted to see his quarterback make. I mean, that's a tough. You're running a drag route from receiver. You got to put some touch on it because that guy has to see through an offensive lineman as well. And all of a sudden, there's a 99-mile-per-hour fastball coming at his head. Tough for him to adjust.
We've seen Burr, we've seen Greg Bell, we've seen Jasmine in the backfield. Kagan Williams and Chance Bell have yet to make an appearance, but that's not far behind. 3 receiver look, 3rd and 8. Driving are the Aztecs. Baker pulls it inside slant, and it's incomplete. And not a great throw at the feet of Jesse Matthews, and it's Matt Ariza time.
Yeah, not a great throw, but great coverage on the back end from number 14, Jackson. One-on-one man coverage slant route. They try to rub it with the inside receiver. He was all over. Even that was a catch. I'm guessing a tackle. Now we'll see from the lefty if he can put this in to get 3 points on the board.
He has big range. He doesn't need it here. This is a 33, 34-yarder right in between. Last week he was 2 for 2. In his career, 24 of 28. And this one, a line drive, is no good. And if you're Utah State, after the bad punt and the drop pass, you got to feel pretty good about that. Halloween in Logan. Scary, kids.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Old Trapper Beef Jerky. What's your beef? By Ram, built to serve. And by Verizon, the network more people rely on, gives you more.
Only 5 in college football head coaches who have gone back to a school where they started as a head coach. Randy Edsall, Mac Brown, Greg Schiano, and of course here, Brady Hoke and Gary Anderson. And back on offense in a scoreless game is Utah State and Jason Shelley. Lots of movement. Shelley rolls. Quick little throw there. Caught right at the 25-yard line. That's Brock Lane. What happened on the field goal, Aaron Murray?
Well, first, it's a little bit of an Ace Ventura moment. Laces out. Come on now. You got to get the laces out. But it looks to be deflected. And that's why you see the knuckler coming out.
Arise is as good as it gets in this league. He's a terrific kicker.
Well, you saw the trajectory of the football suddenly change, and like I said, the knuckle afterwards. So you saw a slight deflection there. I think was just enough to miss it.
Yeah, it's an excellent Ace Ventura reference as well. In motion goes Tompkins. And up the middle is Devontae Henry Cole. We have not met the offense of Utah State. The Aggies come in at 0-1. We've seen Tompkins in motion a lot. This is good. There's some weapons here. Tompkins is one of them.
Well, he's going to be the guy on third down situations when it's a passing down, and even these jet sweeps that you've seen, he's the guy that can create. Man-on-man coverage, that's something they struggled with last week. Getting open, creating separation for their quarterback. If there is one guy that can do that, it's number 13. So I'll have my eyes on him. Like I said, that third and medium range when teams like to play a lot more man.
And notable, we've not seen Jaylen Warren yet, except in warm-ups. Some motion there, and that play is blown up. John Gentry. Big play by the defense of San Diego State.
Well, it started with number 2, Keyshawn Banks, was not fooled at all. Able to get upfield immediately to slow this thing down. And I mean, you just see the speed of this defense. It's absolutely incredible. All eyes on the backfield, third and short. They're anticipating run. And you got 6, 7 guys ball hawking down there to get a tackle for loss. I mean, you're talking about a defense that had 14 TFLs in week 1 last week.
Kotzonley back for another shot at this one, and this is an absolute boomer. Great kick. Oh, Bird is just steamrolled. That's a flag.
I think that's a flag, Rich.
That's a flag. Now that's a flag, Aaron Murray.
Yes.
And that's going to cost Utah State 15 yards. And the Aggies have not come out sharp here. The drop pass on that first drive, not a great first punt. That a good first punt. And 15 yards coming here.
I don't know what he's looking at. Maybe just the momentum, and that's one of the easier flags we'll see thrown in this ball game here tonight.
Zahadri Jackson with the
kick catch interference. Number 15, kicking team. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Timothy Davis is our referee here. Scoreless, San Diego State, Utah State. NFL Today, noon Eastern. The NFL is on CBS, and of particular interest for Jeff Hecklinski, offensive coordinator for San Diego State. He's interested, Sherry Burris, isn't he?
Yes, he is, and for a good reason. It is all in the family. Coach Hecklinski was so proud talking about his daughter, Riley. She's a full-time scouting assistant for the Cleveland Browns. He was just beaming through the phone talking about how proud he was, what she's doing with the NFL.
You know, and Sherry, I love the fact that he followed that up with, this game needs more women in it, in roles just like that. 1st and 10 now, San Diego State. Greg Bell with the carry, and Bell's across midfield into Aggie territory at the 48-yard line.
And once again, great field position for this team. Going to start off with a nice run. Great pull around by their left guard, Jacob Capra, to get it going. Listen, they moved the ball in the first possession. Great first down play right there. Obviously, we'll see if they can finish the drive off and put some points on.
Second down, 6.
Right now, you're seeing a lot from Utah State. 2 high safeties, a lighter box, only 6 guys in there. You had 6 for 6 to block them.
Pulls it, and that's just off the hands. Flag comes down. Ethan Dato, the wide receiver. Baker aired it out pretty rapidly there. And just going to be an interference.
Yeah, just an RPO run pass option. He saw the nickel bite on the run, pulled it, great read, and then Shaq Bond just got a little bit too handsy.
Pass interference. Number 4, defense. Spot foul, automatic first down.
Shaq Bond is not happy right now. Neither are the fans here. We see the end of it.
Yeah, there was contact before, clear right in front of that back official. Yeah, that right arm. From different angles, you can see the right arm pull the receiver around a little bit.
I'll trust you on that one. Baker rolling, throwing, and caught. Was he inbounds? He was. That's a nice catch. Kobe Smith again on the sideline, and he has enough for the first down, gain of about 11.
A great throw, better catch. Once again, would like that ball a little bit more to the outside, but you know, he sensed some trouble, saw his quarterback getting out of the pocket, broke his route off, and immediately came back downhill towards the sideline. That's what you're taught as a receiver. You see your quarterback breaking out of the pocket. If you're high down the field, you bring it down hard to the sideline.
Little toss jet sweep there, upended is Jordan Byrd. And that looked like Justice Tay who got a hand on him. Shaq Bond in there as well.
Yeah, Shaq Bond coming in and getting a little revenge for a few plays ago. Didn't think that was a pass interference for him. No, great play. This team, a lot of too high safety though right now, and that's a little bit surprising to me with an offense that wants to run the football. I want to see Shaq involved in the run game a little bit, starting to come down more into a cover 3 look right now.
Greg Bell, the tailback. The Nebraska transfer. 2nd and 12, throw it. Sideline, that's Jesse Matthews. Stretches, has the first down. Cam Lampkin on the coverage, and the Aztecs get a little closer. Remember, they were in the red zone and had a field goal partially blocked.
Well, this is what the coaching staff wants to see from Carson Banker. We talked about him being a point guard. The quarterback in this offense, he's a point guard. Find your one-on-one matchup, get the ball to your hand fast, easy throw, one-on-one, get the first down.
Play clock running down. Baker took a long look at the sideline. He's got to get the play off. And they didn't beat the clock. Whistle stops play unless the Aztec coaches took a timeout.
Timeout. San Diego State. It's their first chirp. Timeout.
They'll take one, and we'll take one. Maverick Stadium, Logan, Utah. A little over 5,000 fans allowed here. Masks. Come on, guys. And distancing. That's the edict here on Halloween. That young man, Carson Baker's been accurate, made some good throws.
And right now, I just expect let's run the football a little bit. You know, he's been accurate. He's done a great job. I think get him outside the pocket, been very accurate with his legs, moving around a little bit. But you got 5 running backs. You got Bell back there, number 34 at the moment. 2 high safeties.
Again to the air, end zone, caught, and a touchdown. Kobe Smith. What did you say about running the football?
Listen, this is a great play. It's once again, it's an RPO. It's a run-pass option, and he's reading it to the very last second. All he's doing, he's watching the safeties. You know, what is this safety going to do? Is he going to come down and run support? He sees it, pulls it back, and he knows he has one-on-one. It's cover 4, Rich. It's all you got to do. Read the safety. If he settles, I'm going to hand it off. If he comes up, it's one-on-one. Let me throw that thing up for my receiver.
Translate cover 4.
Cover 4, it's a glorified cover 0. Those safeties are in run support. They also have the number 2 guys vertical.
Extra points good.
And if number 2 doesn't go vertical, they should go to number 1. But great read from Carson Baker. One-on-one to the outside. Finds Kobe Smith. 7-0 San Diego State.
Well, these 2 head coaches met before with these 2 schools back in 2010. They both had great seasons. San Diego State would go to a bowl game. Brady Hoke was the Mountain West Coach of the Year. They both would end up, interestingly enough, in the Big Ten. Hoke would go to Michigan. Gary Anderson ended up at Wisconsin. Then at Oregon State. And they are back. Brady Hoke back. Now, he was the defensive line coach last year at San Diego State for certainly his good friend Rocky Long. Rocky Long retiring, or not retiring as a head coach, but stepping down and then going to New Mexico, his alma mater, as a defensive coordinator. Henry Cole and Scarver are deep. Ariza will kick. San Diego State right now statistically has dominated this first quarter. They've moved the football twice. And Carson Baker has been really sharp. Ariza with a strong-legged kick that rolls through the end zone. Let's go to our New York studio for a Papa John's update.
Rich, Aaron Justin Fields loads up and delivers a perfect throw down the sideline to Chris Olave. Olave's second touchdown, mid-third. Ohio State now leads at Penn State 28-13.
Brett, happy Halloween. Good to hear from you. We're doing fine here in Logan, Utah. Along with Aaron Murray and Sherry Burris, I'm Rich Waltz. Utah State third possession. Jason Shelley fires it out to the near side, caught there and up the sideline with a nice gain for the Aggies is Derek Wright, the senior wide receiver, and that's a positive play, and they need that.
Yeah, great blocking on the outside. It's a running play to a receiver. You need some great blocking, and then Wright, tremendous job, little okey doke in and out.
It's safe to say at this point that Jaylen Warren is probably not going to play. He warmed up. We thought he might play, but he has not seen any time yet. The starting running back for Utah State, it's Devontae Henry Cole so far.
Yeah, I think if he would have played, they would have seen early on this game, can he go, can he not? I think they saw enough in pregame warmups to keep him on the sideline, let him continue to heal up and see what number 7 can do.
First down and 10. Trying to get outside. It's hard to get outside against San Diego State. I mean, you got guys running you down sideline to sideline. Segun Alubi was one of the chasers, along with Tariq Thompson.
And that's why you see with a team this fast defensively, the way you kind of combat that is with misdirections, jet sweeps, using some eye candy as well.
Second down and 8. To the 45. That's about a 5-yard carry for Devontae Henry Cole.
Yeah, that's a play this San Diego State team worked on defensively all week. It's just a split zone. You get the tight end coming back to block the defensive end, and then just a zone run scheme by the offensive line. You know, it's something this team's going to want to do a lot, and especially if they can get in this third and manageable situation right here. Look for something quick out of the quarterback's hand.
Yeah, you can see Warren with that leg brace on. But this is a manageable third down. Third down and 3. Although last week, San Diego State held UNLV to 1 of 15 on third down in wiping out the Rebels. That's in and out of the hands of Henry Cole and incomplete. And again, Utah State's going to have to give the ball back.
Yeah, just another slow start. I mean, we talk about last week's game. Only 1 first down in the first half for Boise State. Started to get some momentum there in the second half, but you can't play from behind. You can't play catch up, especially with offenses that can score. So, you know, right now, hopefully, we've seen them punt the first couple possessions, give San Diego State some good field position. So hopefully, just special teams can step it up as well and make San Diego State have to drive the field if they're going to score.
Remember, Bird was run over last time trying to make the catch on a fair catch. No fair catch here. Bird's got good moves and speed, and the running back and punt returner is out to the 24-yard line. Last drive, the Aztecs were sharp.
Well, if you can get the run game going, that's tremendous. And then you get your quarterback on the run, very accurate, both with his legs outside the pocket, and then just a nice RPO. And that's the one thing when you start running the football, you get safeties who get a little bit excited, they get in the box, and then you know you get some one-on-one matchups on the outside they're able to take advantage of for the touchdown.
Last week, 12 of 25, 137 yards and a touchdown. He really didn't need to do too much. But you see the drive of 52 yards. Baker already tonight is 8 of 11, has a touchdown, 66 yards. And this is the worst field position they've had so far. Kagan Williams is in. He's in motion. And they'll hand it off to Greg Bell, the sophomore. And Bell slams it out to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 4.
I just love, I guess you could say, the unselfishness of these running backs. I mean, I've been around a bunch of running backs who never want to get out of the game. They always want it. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me my touches. you know, and that's with 1 or 2 guys. They have 5 running backs. And the way that these guys are able to work together, be unselfish, and it's only going to help them because they're going to stay fresh this entire season.
Baker has a lot of time. Man open, caught in traffic. TJ Sullivan. And Sullivan's got a first down at the 37-yard line. They've got a variety of wide receivers as well.
That way to go up. Big receiver, throw it up there, let him go catch it. 1-on-1 with the safety. Right now, just a nice, easy game plan going on.
This is start number 3 in his career, and Baker has won both of those. He beat BYU last year, scrambling, firing out of bounds. And let's check in with Sherry Burris. Sherry?
Rich, Brady Hoke said Carson Baker isn't just a game manager, but he's a leader, and he saw that last week, and he found himself learning from some of those experiences. Even offensive coordinator Heglinski, said he shared a story where at practice this week, he went up to him and said, "You good?" And Baker said, "Coach, you never have to worry about me," and he's seen that progression since he took over the starting role.
Yeah, Sherry, and last week he missed some easy throws. Not that there are any easy throws, Aaron, but he missed some easy ones early. Not tonight, though. He's been sharp, and this is Williams. There are 4 running backs who have 100-yard games.
This coaching staff told us, we're like, hey, coach, break down the running backs for us. Give a little nugget about each guy. And they said, hey, Williams, he's thicker, and his stop-and-go ability is the best of all the running backs. You saw it right there, the ability to stop, cut, juke, make some guys miss in the open field, and get the first down. That was a fun run to watch right there.
Jeff Horton is the running back coach, and boy, does he have a great group. Williams again. There's that start and that stop. He's going to pick up 3 yards. He's the only one of the 5 that doesn't have a 100-yard game in his career, and he had 89 last week.
He looks like Le'Veon Bell out there. His ability to, like I said, just be patient with the stop and go.
In the Mountain West tonight on Halloween in Logan, Utah, Aztecs with a 7-0 lead.